Before you saw the Alfonso Gomez that only had a week to prepare, or the last minute fill-up, or the opponent going to the other guy's backyard. So my skills didn't show off as well as I wanted them to, because I had a week preparation, I had little time to prepare. I was in the other guy's backyard, so the judges kind of leaned towards the hometown guy. But now that I'm fighting on my turf, on the Contenders under the Contenders banner, I have enough time to prepare, to study the opponent. That's when the real skills start to show off, and I'm glad it is showing up. A lot of people still after that Gotti fight, still don't believe in my abilities or the Contenders' abilities. They still see us as reality star guys. But they're unaware that before the Contender, I had been boxing for 12 years before that, so I already had 10 professional fights. So the Contender was just a way for people to know who I am, and that's the reason why we're able to fill up arenas, 15, 10,000 people, 20,000 people, because of the exposure we got from the Contender. And people saying we're reality stars, obviously I proved them wrong last fight, and hopefully this fight against Tackie can actually seal my talent and my skills as a true contender, and finally the doubters can realize that I'm ready for bigger and better things. You get this assumption, people that don't know boxing, that just know that there's boxing, they have this assumption that boxers are just two guys, I guess, that met in a bar and they want to fight, and they put them up in the ring and they earn a lot of money. And a lot of people are disgusted by that. Well, I would be disgusted by that too if that was a fact. But the Contender, it really opened the eyes of a lot of people, especially middle of America, that the white people, the suburban areas, the high society people, they went in there and saw that we're not bar people, guys from bars trying to fight each other. We're actually, normal guys in a career that it's really demanding, it's really grueling. There's a lot of hurting, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of tears. And not only us as boxers, but the people that surround us, our family, our loved ones, they also feel the pain, and they also feel the tears, and also the joys when we win. So people got to see that, and the Contender brought that to them. That's why now there's more boxing fans than there were before the Contender. And as a matter of fact, I have a fan club. I want to say hi to them. It's called Grannies for Gomez.
Grannies for Gomez.
Grannies for Gomez. It's a lot of older women, that saw the Contender, and they really like how I behave myself, and they really like the story behind me. So now they support me, and those women before, they didn't give boxing a chance. They, like the majority of people, thought that we're just barbarians, violent people trying to get in the ring. But the Contender proved that wrong, and we as people from the Contender were proving the real fighters wrong also, that we are true contenders. I can say that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. And and I know that's a cliche, but the honest truth is that a lot of the father-son teams in boxing, they don't work out because the fathers are very demanding, and the boxers, they can't stand it. And there was a time I couldn't stand him. I couldn't, he was there 24/7, pretty much. If I ate wrong, he was there telling me don't eat wrong. If I slept late, he was there telling me not to sleep late. If I didn't want to get up in the morning to run, he was there telling me to run. So there was a time in my teenage years when I was really tired of it. I was really mad at it. But just knowing that they sacrificed a lot, my parents, for the fact for me to make it in this business and in anything, told me to stick with it. Just stay there a little longer. And eventually, I got the opportunity with the Contenders, and the rest is history. He's still with me now. He feels more satisfied with my training because I'm training harder, and I'm taking this business more seriously than I was. Not that I wasn't before, but this time I'm focused 100%. So he's really happy, I'm really happy, and those hard times already went by. Now they're easier times because thanks to the Contenders, we made it to the top pretty much.